Why am I not an atheist?
I know why.
To be honest with you, the answer is actually kind of simple.
Is it because you were indoctrinated as a child, or due to your obvious level of gullibility and ignorance, you were brainwashed, or you find yourself believing in an extraordinary thing just based on stories alone that you've read? I wonder if you also believe in Spider-Man. Do you read very many comic books?
Because I don't think that atheism is true.
Yeah, no, atheism doesn't say anything about that can be true or false.
If I thought atheism were true,
If you thought atheism was true, then you obviously don't know the meaning of atheism.
I would feel compelled to be an atheist.
Duh.
But to me, any adequate worldview has to explain certain features of reality, such as...
Yes, reality. Something that you guys love to say. You love to say reality, truth. These words sound so good to people, so you use them, but you use them selectively. And when you do use them referring to your content, you are not applying them correctly.
Where did the universe come from?
Yeah, who knows?
And the atheist's answer to me is totally inadequate.
Atheism is just lack belief in a God. If you think not having imaginary gods is somehow inadequate of something, I don't understand, man.
Either it says the universe came from nothing, which is metaphysically absurd.
We can't use the word nothing. We can't. The word nothing is, we don't understand what that is. We use it in certain contexts of conversation, but not when we refer, not in science. We don't use the word nothing because we have no experience of nothing.
Or that the universe has always been here, which violates modern Big Bang cosmology.
We don't know a lot about the Big Bang. Yeah, we think it all came from a single point, singularity, whatever. We don't know. We use facts to try to draw a conclusion. It's called theory. Theories can change. The universe could have always existed in some form or another. Maybe it was a different form back then. I'm sure a lot of metaphysics has to do with that. Currently, we're trying to say, they say it was 13 billion. Now we're starting to think it's like 20 billion. Like, I'm not sure. Nothing's violating that, okay? Because we don't really know what the Big Bang was per se. We're using our best guess based on the available information that we have.
And has philosophical troubles.
Yes, and your imaginary friend doesn't, I'm going to guess, right? No?
Atheism can't explain why the universe is fine-tuned.
Why would the universe be fine-tuned? How is the universe fine-tuned? And why would a lack of belief in an imaginary friend have any need to explain that? How would lacking belief in your absurd claim? That makes no sense.
Can't explain the origin of consciousness, origin of life, free will, or morality.
Atheism wouldn't do that. Other fields would do that. Okay, buddy?
I'm a theist because I think it offers better explanations for the big questions of life.
You don't even know what a God is. You couldn't show us that one exists. So if you're a theist, you believe in a God, that is an irrational belief. It brings with it a level of ignorance and gullibility in order to actually maintain that belief. You have to be ignorant and gullible to some degree. And those are not ad homs, those are not tactful words. Those are descriptive words. And they adequately describe your beliefs.
I hope nobody feels like I'm attacking you.
Well, I'm attacking your beliefs, not you. Your beliefs rest on gullibility and ignorance, and you should fix that.
Simply sharing why I believe in God.
Well, you didn't really share that. You think it better explains things, but you're never going to be able to show how. You're just going to say, I think so. Okay, so whoop-de-doo, who cares? Until you can actually show that what you believe in has any weight to it, I'm not going to care.
And why I'm not an atheist. Let me know what you think.
Okay, I'll let you know what I think. You're not an atheist because even though you were born an atheist, because we're all born atheists, you were probably brainwashed. You never learned how to think logically and reasonably enough. You're not an atheist because you find yourself believing in extraordinary things based on just stories that were written by people. It doesn't matter how old they are. If I wrote a story about unicorns, are you going to believe in unicorns? What's your criteria for believing extraordinary things from a book? What does it have to be a certain age? Because some theists say, oh, it's not old enough. Does age play of the writing? Like if I wrote it last week as opposed to this week, would you be more apt to believe in a unicorn? Like a magical unicorn that flies through the air with wings? Pegasus, from the movie? Would you believe in that? What if I wrote it a month ago? Would that convince you? Or what if I wrote it last year? Like, I don't know, man.